Hello, everybody. My name's Alecia. Thank you for coming back to my channel. And today we are going to talk about how the universe always says yes. What do I mean by that? Well, let's dive right into it. So, what we manifest is what our perpetual thoughts and feelings are on a daily basis. So, all day, every day, we're always manifesting, whether it's something that is wanted or whether it's something that isn't wanted. And that's based on your dominant vibration, your dominant um, frequency that you're putting out. So if you're putting out a frequency of being in a place of need, the universe is going to say, yes, you need that. If you pick up what I'm throwing down there. So you want to put out the energy of having. So whatever it is that you're trying to create or that you desire to have come into your life, you want to go from being in a place of need energy to knowing energy, knowing that it's already done. And it is. From the fourth and fifth dimension, it is already done, because when you put a command out there, there's already a version of yourself that has that thing or has manifested that situation or desire or thing that it is that you're trying to bring into your life. So by knowing that everything already exists in the quantum field, and all you have to do from this time space reality is align with the frequency of knowing that it's already done and then letting it in. So oftentimes our human brains like to look for evidence of it being there yet. And so when you're constantly checking, now you're putting out an energy of distrust. And if you put out energy of distrust, then you're putting out the same energy that's saying, I don't believe that this is coming. I don't believe that this is here. I don't believe that this is possible for me. So your belief structure, I mean, that can be a whole other video, but at the end of the day, if you have if you say that you trust and you know it's on its way, but you have that underlying belief that you don't think that that thing is possible, it's going to just destroy the whole operation. It can't come to you. You can't obtain anything that you don't believe that you deserve or that is possible for you or that you could have. If you don't believe it, it can't come. So either adjust what it is you're asking for to something that is a little bit more believable to you, or look for evidence that it is possible, and you can retrain your subconscious mind in that way. Because that's what it comes down to, is whether or not your subconscious mind believes that you can have the thing, place, experience, whatever it is that you're trying to draw into your life. If you on a subconscious level don't believe that it's possible for you, it can't happen. So you have to examine your beliefs, and wherever you feel that there's like a lack or limitation energy attached to a certain belief that may or may not be preventing you from experiencing what you want to experience, the only the easiest way and the fastest way to change a limiting belief is to simply make a new decision. Because when you decide a thing, when you make a decision is like that's it. It's final. This is how it is. I've made my decision. This is how it's going to be. So if you want to I'm just going to use money because it's easy, because so many people, want to have more money come into their life, but because they're always looking for the how, they're sending out the distrust when there's so many different ways that the universe can let more money flow into your life. There's so many different vessels or so many different avenues. But when you're constantly looking for the how, you're now energetically blocked because of this mistrust that you have. So when you think about the fact that everything already exists in the quantum field, which means there's already a version of you that is living that life that you were trying to draw in. If that's if you know that that's true, all you have to do is make a new decision to have a new belief that yes, of course this is possible for me. Of course it is. Anything's possible. If you look around at all the people that have the things that you want to have in your life, or the money that you want to bring into your life, or the relationships that you want to have in your life, other people already have it. So that's evidence that it's possible for you. And you don't need to know the how. I know that that's a hard concept to kind of swallow. And I still work on this a lot because your mind can't help it. Your mind is always looking for evidence to prove that the thing that that you're thinking, the thing that you're believing, or the thing that you want is possible, and it will go to the ends of the earth to prove that you're right. So if you open yourself to the possibility of something being possible for you without needing to know the how, now you're in the vibration of allowing. You're allowing things, new ideas, new situations, new arrangements of meeting the right people, having the right things line up for you at just the right time. That is when you're trusting in divine timing and divine power, and you're trusting that the world is going to take care of you. And it is. It is taking care of you. I mean, if you're sitting here watching this right now, you're watching it on some kind of device, right? So it's not like if you have an internet connection and you have something to watch, so you are being taken care of. Most likely you have a place to live and you have enough food to eat, and your bills are getting paid one way or another. So it's you want to trust that when you make a decision to have a new belief, that it is possible for you to have more. It is possible for you to um, welcome the things that you want to see in your life. You make that decision, and your brain will, who is that your brain's as a goal achieving machine, will look for evidence in your life that it is possible, and you'll start to change your subconscious in that way because your brain is going to like go on its own and do that for you. It's going to look for evidence that this is possible. And so you don't even have to jump right from needing to knowing, but as long as you're at least open to the possibility, then you're setting the stage for change to be able to occur. You're setting the motion, you're setting the motion in the right direction to allow the change to come in, if that makes sense. So, belief structure is probably the most important piece of the core puzzle in physical reality shifting. So, if you haven't done this work, really, really dive in to first think about the things that you want, and then really go deep within and ask yourself if you believe that it's possible. And if you don't, you need to make a new decision that it is possible and then work from there. Because everything that you feel and think is truly mirrored back to you. So if you walk around, say things like, well, I can't afford that, the universe goes, yes, you're right, you can't. And life will keep giving you instances to prove that to you. If you look in the mirror and think things like just harmful things, harmful self-defeating things like, you know, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm this, I'm. If you are looking at yourself and truly feeling those negative emotions about yourself, no matter what it is, whether it's a good emotion or a bad emotion, the universe just says, yes, you're right, and will reflect that back to you. So start paying really close attention to your self talk, even if it's not verbal talk, the self talk that's going on inside, because if you aren't seeing anything in your physical world that you would like to have come to you or that you would like to have change, start examining those because it's that self chatter. It's all day every day, all day every day, and you just have to start to make a conscious habit of releasing them. You are not your thoughts. You're not your thoughts, but your thoughts are matter and they create. So you have to choose to consciously create from a place of intention. If your intention is to gain muscle mass or lose weight or whatever it is, put yourself in that state of feeling of how am I going to feel once when this is achieved? How is that going to feel? And start feeling your way into that change. And if you start feeling differently, you're going to start looking differently. And that can be with anything in your physical appearance, really. I've seen people do like total transformations on themselves, even with things like eyebrow shape, skin tone, eye color, even. I mean, it's crazy how powerful your mind is when you use it intentionally and consciously. So instead of letting your mind run this movie instead of letting your mind run the show and let it run this movie of, yep, this is my life, yep, this is my life, yep, this is my life, start intentionally creating your own movie. See the movie that you want to see, and it probably is going to look differently than the one that you're playing right now. If you're not having the things in life that you want, if you're not attracting what you want, then there's something underlying in your belief system, in your self-talk system, the things that you're perpetually repeating to yourself over and over and over again. Examine those things, and if you can really dive deep and be um, honest with yourself about how you truly see yourself and your world and your beliefs about what's possible, that's going to be the catalyst for change. So anyway, that is my message for today. If you haven't already, I would appreciate it if you would like my video and subscribe if you resonate with my material. I would really appreciate it. It's a free and easy way to help my growing channel. And I will see you guys next time in a couple of days. Thanks so much. Have fun. Love you. Bye.